welcome back to our channel Recipes with Rita Mama. Today we have a ground turkey and beans recipe. Mom, would you like to talk a little bit more about the recipe?
Yes, and that's a kind of a ground meat. You can use turkey or beef. In this case, we're using turkey. It's slightly Asian inspired, slightly sweet and hot, sort of very simple recipe. So we're going to be using sesame oil. You can use whichever oil you want, but I like to use sesame oil. I have some hoisin sauce, a little bit of chili and garlic sauce, sweet chili sauce, light, I think this is light, yes, light sodium, less sodium soy sauce, and a little bit of rice wine vinegar.
Rice wine vinegar?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have a ground turkey.
Yes.
Approximately
a pound.
A pound? Okay.
And then we've got some green bean.
Green beans.
Avram, you microwave.
Microwave this on high for 2 minutes.
Okay. So we have some green onions, and oh, by the way, this is from the backyard.
Okay, you guys do this yourself?
Yeah.
Cool.
So about a tablespoon of sliced ginger.
Okay.
Yeah, about 2 or 3 cloves of chopped garlic. And then I had a little bit of shallots that I just felt like adding to
Okay.
it. So, yeah.
So about one sliced
One
shallot?
sliced shallot, yeah.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, Mom, so the ginger and the garlic and the shallot is already sliced and chopped, so you're now just slicing
a bunch of green onions.
Green
yes.
onions,
Just
okay.
roughly chopped. Give me that one.
Okay, this is roughly chopping the green onions.
Avram, can you crank up the heat on the stove? Okay, so Avram, you put maybe about a tablespoon, just eyeball it, tablespoon or 2 of sesame oil.
On medium-high heat.
Medium-high heat.
Okay.
Yeah. Once this heats up, we put the spring onions in. No. Oops.
So you saute the garlic first
First, that's right.
for about 30 seconds to 45 seconds.
Yeah, just about. Just so that you get a nice little aroma coming out of it. And then we're going to put in the spring onions, the green onions, and the shallot. The shallot is optional. I just had it with me. Okay.
Okay, the shallot is optional.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's just.
So you added the spring onions and then the shallot, and now you're gonna saute them.
Yeah.
The sesame oil smells different.
Yeah, it has it. You can use whichever oil you want to, but I just like the smell, the fragrance of sesame oil.
Okay. It's on medium-high right now.
A little bit more, yeah. It has to wilt a little bit. Yeah, so this is kind of wilted. And
Yeah,
then I'm
wilted
going
a
to
little bit.
put the turkey into this and just mix it so it's sort of, the pink.
So you're gonna break down the turkey
Yeah.
and then cook it till it browns a bit.
Yeah, so no longer pink. So just break it down. And then I'm going to add the ginger as well so that gets incorporated into this.
Okay, so you added the ginger.
Yeah, about a tablespoon of sliced ginger.
Tablespoon of sliced ginger? Okay. When do we add all the sauces?
When it becomes a little brown.
Okay.
When the meat becomes a little brown, yeah. And then it's when it's no longer pink. So just want to get that.
Okay, Mom, it's been cooking for about 4 minutes and a decent amount of the pink color has gone. So
now we're going to put about 4 teaspoons of the hoisin sauce.
4 teaspoons of the hoisin sauce.
Hoisin sauce.
Okay.
And about 3 to 4 teaspoons of this sweet chili sauce. You can play around with the flavors. If you like a little bit more sweet, you can add more.
Right.
And you can, you reduce it. And I feel like adding a little bit of this chili garlic sauce as
Chili
well.
garlic sauce?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe about a teaspoon.
Right.
Okay.
Depending on how spicy
It's
you
spicy
want it.
you want it,
That stuff is
exactly.
pretty spicy.
Yeah. So here I'm just going to probably put about a teaspoon. So mix that all together.
Okay. This sauce right here, Mom, you got it from the Indian grocery store?
Yes, I did. It's
Okay,
an
got
idea.
it. And then this, I've seen this at pretty much every grocery store, right?
Yes,
The
and-
sweet one?
Yeah, for the Asian store especially.
The chili garlic one? Okay.
So now I am going to put the green beans, but Aaron, you can use any vegetable you want and how much ever you want. You can use broccoli. I've used mushrooms. I sometimes use asparagus.
Okay, so any of those could be used instead of the
Green
green
beans.
bean. Got
And
it.
if you want-
How much longer should I cook the meat with the sauce before doing that?
So a minute or two.
A
when it's
minute
sort
or
of-
two?
Yeah, when it's sort of,
Okay.
and then you want the beans to get the flavor of the sauces as
Got
well.
it. Now add
so
the
now,
beans.
yeah, we're going to bring that up, and maybe we can reduce the heat as well.
Reduce the heat
Yes.
to medium?
Medium.
All right.
And
sounds
then let
good.
it just thicken a little bit and sort of get incorporated a bit together.
Okay. All right, Mom. I've been sautéing the meat with the beans and the sauce for about 4 minutes. The sauce has blended, incorporated into the meat and the beans pretty well. What should we do next?
And then we're going to add a tablespoon of soy sauce.
A tablespoon of soy sauce. Okay.
Yes. And half a teaspoon of the vinegar.
Okay. Half a teaspoon.
Yeah.
Got it. Tablespoon, you mean?
Yeah, actually half a tablespoon.
Half a tablespoon.
That's right.
Okay.
And that should do it.
And now mix it some more. Now remember we microwaved the beans in the beginning, right, Mom?
Yes.
So that's why we don't really need to cook it for too much longer. All right, Mom. So the red wine vinegar and the soy sauce have been cooking in this for about 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm gonna taste it now.
Yes, please.
All right. Okay. It's really hot.
And
Mmm.
good.
Yeah.
Do we need to add any more soy sauce or?
I think it's a really good combination of sweetness that's coming from the
chili.
the
Chili
sweetness
sauce.
coming from the chili sauce, and I honestly think it's like the perfect amount of everything. I feel like it could be a little bit more spicy though.
Okay, because then you can add more chili sauce. if you
Okay,
wish
so I
to
feel
get
like a
it.
little bit more of the chili garlic sauce can be
Okay,
added,
let's
but
add a little.
the
bit more.
flavors are definitely there.
Maybe another quarter teaspoon.
Okay,
Good.
another quarter teaspoon. Make it a little more spicy.
And then you can just mix it with, you can have it with just anything. You can have it with steamed rice and,
Oh, sorry about that.
the tissue paper.
I'll just eat it.
You can have it with steamed rice. You can add more beans if you wish to. Broccoli.
So there we go. The Asian-inspired turkey and green beans. So a couple things to clarify, Mom, is that this can go well with rice or couscous maybe,
Noodles.
noodles. Another thing to point out is that instead of ground turkey, we can use ground beef,
That's right.
right? Instead of green beans, you could use broccoli or mushrooms
Asparagus.
or asparagus.
Or a combination of all of them.
And then another point to remember is that we microwaved the beans ahead of time for about 2 minutes, so we didn't have to cook it on the stove for that long because it's crunchy. It's crunchy and it's cooked through and it's not soggy.
Yes.
And it has all the flavors of the sauces as well.
So very simple, very easy, very healthy, easy to make. Good when
Yeah, the whole thing took less than 30 minutes.
Yes, and so enjoy.
So there we go. Another recipe from our channel, Recipes with Rita Mama. Good job, Mom.